this is the solution to the exercise on page 5 of the handouts of session 1. It asks you, is x between 0 and 1? And the two pieces of information you're being given are exactly the same as those you have been given in the previous exercise. That is, x squared is greater than x, and x to the power 3 is smaller than 0. Now, from the first piece of information, we have that x must either be greater than 1 or x must be smaller than 0, as we just discussed in the previous exercise. So, we have here that x is not between 0 and 1. So the question, is x between 0 and 1? We can answer with no, x is not between 0 and 1. So that means we have enough information to answer this question. And this is a common GMAT data sufficiency pitfall, because from this first piece of information we have that x is greater than 1 or smaller than 0. So we have that it's not between 0 and 1. And then you may think, okay, it's not between 0 and 1, so not enough information. But the actual question you're answering is whether you have enough information to answer this question. And we do have enough information to answer this question, because we can say no, x is not between 0 and 1. So the first piece of information is sufficient. Now, the second piece of information, that tells you that x must be smaller than 0. Again, as discussed in the previous exercise. So again, from the second piece of information, we can say that is x between 0 and 1? No, it's not between 0 and 1 because it's smaller than 0. Therefore, enough information to answer the question. So your final answer is going to be D. You can use either statement separately to answer this question.